turn this off. There. Sweet Home Alabama playing on the radio there, and it's a beautiful day in Coleman. Just sitting here, killing time before Bible study, looking forward to college football. We're like, 24, 25 days out now. We can't wait for week 0. I'm pumped up. I'm hyped. I'm excited. And it's going to be a great season. You know, I look at teams like Oregon, Washington, and USC in the Pac-12. I look at the Big Ten with Michigan and Penn State. And a question mark, I guess you could say, with teams like Iowa for the West, Ohio State. How good are they going to be? Are they underrated? I look at the SEC, and it's all about what's Alabama going to do. There's so much doubt about Alabama this offseason. Can they defy the odds? I've never seen so much doubt on Alabama going into a season. Seriously, that's just how I view it. That's, my opinion. I've just never seen so much doubt. But there is a lot of speculation. There's a lot of questions for college football this season. And there's a lot of doubt for some teams. There's, the Big Ten out there. I don't know about teams that have doubts, but I would say the favorites are Michigan and Penn State. Well, I'll go ahead and give you, I think there's doubt about Ohio State this year. And I'm kind of on that train. I think the question is the quarterback. I think losing a couple receivers, losing some defense, returning some guys, though, it's going to help. It's going to hurt, too. Georgia. What about Georgia? Can they three-peat? It's possible. It's doable, but it's unlikely. Yeah, I've been one to come on here and hate on Georgia. I don't hate Georgia. I love Kirby Smart. I love Georgia. I think they're a great program right now. They're probably one of the best. Well, they definitely are one of the best. Are they at the top, though? That's a serious question. Are they at the top? It's tough to figure out. You have Alabama, who is supposedly still the standard of college football. You have Georgia, who's gone back-to-back with Kirby Smart. Something that hasn't happened in Georgia history. Something that hasn't happened in college football since 2011 and 2012 Alabama. But I think if Georgia three-peats, they're the standard. It's over. If Alabama doesn't win a title this season, let alone if it's to Georgia, it's over, right? I've been saying that all offseason. I'm going to continue to say that. And I'll give Georgia their props. Nothing lasts forever. Alabama's not going to last forever. The passing of the torch, I think, could possibly be coming soon. Or could it? I think it's something to think about, talk about, discussion-wise. Teams I want to see in the playoff. I don't care. Honestly, from an Alabama perspective, I want to see Alabama get back to dominance. I want to see them get back on top. But some teams out there that I'd love to see get in the playoff. I would love to see Mac Brown get in there. I want to see North Carolina. I want to see Penn State. I want to see Florida State. You can't have it all. It'd be cool. What about the Pac-12? USC, Utah. If you got a team like that in there, that'd be pretty good. It'd be pretty good. So, anyway, I just kind of started this stream up. I got some time to kill and stuff to talk about, just college football wise. I know we got baseball going on still. We got the Braves doing pretty good and going to a Braves game soon here at the end of the summer semester, which pretty much ended this week, but give it a couple weeks and I'll be going to a Braves game, and they're playing the Yankees. So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to that, man. It'll be good. I think so. But, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot happening in sports right now. Conference realignment talks. I haven't really paid much attention to it this week, honestly. I know the week's getting started. It's Monday, but I haven't really paid much attention to it. Haven't really focused in on conference realignment too much. There's always been talks about possibly like Florida State and Clemson to the SEC. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of who's next on the... I guess it's Colorado. I guess, are they going back to the Big 12? Are they going to the Big 10? Something's happening. I'll tell you what's happening. The Pac-12 is being ripped apart piece by piece. You have had rumors about Washington and Oregon. You're already going to lose your California schools, at least for UCLA and USC, which are major brands in the Pac-12. And now Colorado wants to jump ship. What's up, Adam? How you doing, man? Good to see you. So I don't know. I think the Pac-12 is almost on life support. They're not quite there. But I just have that gut feeling, man. And we've been going at this for like 2 years now, almost. And this conference realignment stuff's been in talks for past 3 or 4 years. I mean, you have to go back. I mean, Golden Blue Dude, rest in peace to him. He's been making all those speculation videos. Or was making them. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but yeah, he made those videos for a long time. And some of them made sense. We're starting to see some of that unfold, I think. Yeah, I agree, Adam. Pac-12 done. Bye-bye. Yeah. Pac-12, man, they're hanging on they're on this cliff, and they're hanging on by like 2 fingers. You know what I'm saying? They're just barely hanging on, and it's just a matter of time before the person that got them in that position, which they kind of got themselves in that position, but it's only a matter of time before someone on that cliff goes up to the fingers of the Pac-12 and just steps on them so hard that they just lose their grip and fall off altogether. It's only a matter of time before that happens. But we'll see. But I'm excited. Man, I'm telling you, I'm so pumped up for this season. Got some good games. Yeah. Penn State, West Virginia. I think that's week 1. Auburn play... Now, I'm not too high on California Golden Bears. I'm not too high on them. They're not that good of a program. Never have been. But to see Auburn travel from one coast to the other, I think is going to be interesting in Hugh Freeze's first year. I believe it's on the road. I know it's a home and home. I think California goes to Jordan Hare next season. And Auburn travels to California this year. Well, that could be good. Penn State, West Virginia, I mentioned. Clemson's going to play some good teams. Georgia's got the easiest schedule of anybody in the SEC. They played Oregon last year to open. They played Clemson the year before. Who they play? UT Martin? They'll blow them out. Take care of business. Alabama, Texas, home and home, ends this year. In Tuscaloosa, going to be a night game. I think 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 local time. And the week 3 matchup for Alabama is USF. That's on the road for the Bulls. Or Alabama goes to Raymond James in Tampa to play the Bulls. And of course, they get them at home in 2024. It'll be good. North Carolina, South Carolina will open the season too. Shout out to Twisted Rooster. I'm not sure if he's in here. What's my outlook for Bama this year? 11-1 is the ceiling. We're dropping at least. They're going to lose at least one game if they're Alabama, right? You're not going to go undefeated. I'll be shocked if that happens. I think if they do lose a game, honestly, I think it could be Auburn that last week of the year in the Iron Bowl on the road. If there is a floor, it's got to be 9-3. Worst case scenario. And this all depends on the quarterback and the offensive line. I think the defense will be phenomenal this year. I really believe that. Hard hitting. Dallas Turner said at media days he wants to see Alabama get back to that joyless murder ball. So I think there's some fire on that defense. But you got to think about the offensive line. You got to think of the coaching of the offense. You have to think of the offensive line especially. What about the wide receivers? Trayshawn Holden, believe it or not, he left and went to Oregon. He was our lead receiver last season. Or there. I try to be careful with how I say that stuff because sports journalist, but I'm so used to being such a homer for Alabama all my life. I say our, we, and all of that, us. I try to be careful, but yeah, it'll be a good year. I think Alabama will be okay, though. I really do. 11-1 at most, 9-3 at minimum. And it all depends on the quarterback. I saw something the other day where there was a prediction. It was like the weirdest predictions for the college football season. One of them said Alabama uses all 3 quarterbacks all year long. Is that possible? I think they'll have a starter. But honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. If Nick Saban wants to switch it up and give everybody an opportunity to play, Alabama's going to have 3 guys. You have Milroe, Simpson, and Buckner. I don't care who's number 1, but I would like to see everybody get a chance. I prefer Ty Simpson because of the hype. I want to see if he's really it. Looked okay in the spring game. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Anyway. Where was I? Oh, the quarterbacks. Yeah, Milroe, Simpson, Buckner. Buckner has like 3 years of eligibility with Alabama. Milroe is a redshirt sophomore. Simpson is a freshman, redshirt. So Simpson's got time. Buckner probably has the most time. Milroe, can he go? I think he can. He could probably go pro after this season. I'll have to double check and get back with you guys on that. But I have faith that Nick Saban knows what he's going to do at quarterback. He knows what he's doing, man. We'll have it figured out. So. Anyway, so it's 5 o'clock here. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Anyway, I just thought of that Alan Jackson song. That's a good one. It's 5 o'clock here. I got group in an hour. Bible study, men's Bible study. It's actually a finance class, but it's really good. Good stuff. Great people. I'm going to let my phone charge up for a little bit. I appreciate you guys stopping in. We had Daniel Berry and Adam Woodard. Really appreciate you guys showing up today. Cannot wait for college football. And I'm trying to get back into some baseball. And when November hits, it's going to be time for college basketball. We'll talk the invitationals and stuff. We'll try to. We'll get into more sports because it's Ballard Sports Media. And I want to stick to that name. I want to stick to that brand. We got Ballard Sports 360 coming back at you Friday around 2 o'clock. I want to stick to that too for the fall. See how many we can get. It's been a long day for me, but it's going to end on a good note with friends at church. So, what's up, Joseph? How does it feel to lose a 5-star to all? You know, I talked about that a little bit this morning in my video. I don't know if you guys caught it. I think I uploaded it. I'll double check on that. Perry Thompson is a 5-star wide receiver from Foley, Alabama. That surprised me. He was committed to Alabama. He flips last second. Well, not last second, but recently to Auburn. That's on Hugh Freeze. Hugh Freeze had influence on that man, on that player. Hugh Freeze is building something at Auburn. I really believe that. I believe that. He'll do great. I think so. I think Perry Thompson will do great too. See the field. We'll see. Obviously, there was something. He took a visit. There was something about the visit. That's what happens. They don't just choose a school because of the brand. They meet the coaches. They go to the campus. They get a tour. They get all of that. And there's something about the culture that draws in a recruit. So something about Auburn drew Perry Thompson to Auburn. And I wish him the best of luck. I think I mean, if they play their cards right, Alabama could go 12-0, Cody. But I think they're going to drop at least 1 or 2 games. I just don't know. I don't know. Could be 3 games. Like I said, it's all going to depend on quarterback play. So, anyway, I'm going to let my phone charge up. I got Bible study in less than an hour. So, I guess I'll get out of here. We'll see you later on. I love you guys. God loves you. Trust and believe it. And y'all have a great week ahead. A blessed day. And we'll see you later on. Roll Tide. And peace out. Love y'all.